Hi, I'm Ken White, Associate Dean for MBA and Executive Programs at William & Mary's Raymond A. Mason School of Business. Thanks for taking time to join us and learn more about our Flex MBA program. It'll be time well spent, for sure. So why William & Mary? Wow, I could go on for hours, but I won't. Of course, it is a phenomenal place. If you know anyone associated with William & Mary, whether they work here, they graduated here, or went to school here, they're winners. They're special people. And that's been going on for a long time on this campus, always getting out of the comfort zone, going the extra mile. That's what makes us a public Ivy. That's what makes us so special.
I chose William & Mary because I grew up here locally. I knew the rich tradition of the university. I knew it was the second longest running university in America. And with that and the rankings that they hold in all the different graduate programs, I knew it was the right fit, and it has been the best choice.
For me, an MBA is a global symbol that I'm fluent in the language of business and that I can help solve an organization's most complex issues.
When my job started to offer me a number of opportunities that, while really exciting, felt like they were outside of my current skill set. And so I sat down and I thought about what I needed in order to feel comfortable moving into these new roles, and three things really stood out for me. I decided I needed a toolkit, a network, and a credential that would help me navigate new opportunities. And after considering all of those factors, an MBA made the most sense.
The Flex MBA program is the right choice because it is the best fit to fit into a crazy busy lifestyle and work schedule. It is definitely flexible, just like the name says.
I felt like from a toolkit perspective, it would give me a set of proven processes and tools and proven ways of managing new situations that had an academic background that would help me advocate for the choices that I was helping make in my organizations.
So why our Flex MBA program? It should be really about content, what you learn and how you apply that at work and as you go throughout your career. But our Flex program is so much more about people, especially the classmates. On average, your classmates have about 9 to 10 years experience. There's a minimum of 2 years required, but anywhere from 2 on up. And those people bring in that experience every night to class. And that leads to incredibly rich conversations. And you learn from that. You learn from all those people in the various sectors in which they work.
From a network perspective, there's nothing like being in a room full of people who have varied career backgrounds and who are also working towards a similar goal.
I think what I enjoy the most about my current cohort is the diversity of people that I have met. They really have a diverse background in various industries.
Who are willing to have conversations with you about their experiences while also moving through a similarly challenging experience.
Myself, I'm currently in the healthcare industry, and this would be a second career for me as I transition into a more of an administrative role. I've also gotten close with a lot of people in engineering and in welding and pipe fitting, people from the shipyard, other healthcare industries. So that's really been one of my favorite pieces, is learning from those different industries.
There's a lot of emphasis on teamwork. The idea is to listen, to exchange ideas, integrate the ideas of other people into the work that you do, and then be ready to test those ideas in a classroom setting where you have experienced students and experienced professors interchanging on your thoughts and your ideas, and everybody learns from that. The professors learn and the students learn, and they learn from each other. So there's almost an exponential effect. Students that are willing to do that, to put their time into doing those kinds of things, are going to get a lot out of the program.
And then from a credentialing standpoint, self-education is great. Lynda.com does a lot of really cool stuff, but having a set of proven academic credentials and programs behind you that say, here's what you need in order to be successful in today's business world. It may take you 2.5 years to finish them all, but by the end, you'll have everything you need to be successful, and people looking at your resume will know that you have a varied and holistic set of skills.
And in addition to the classmates, the faculty are absolutely unbelievable. Business Week magazine ranked our faculty the #1 MBA faculty in the world. That's just an incredible opportunity for you to interact with those people who love to teach in the Flex program because they like interacting with working professionals.
I think generally the thing that's probably the most powerful thing about it to me is that, if not all, certainly most of the professors in the William & Mary Business School, and this includes, of course, the Flex, have business experience. So they not only talk about the academics and the theoretical things that they bring to the classroom, they bring personal and professional experience to the classroom at the same time, and so they meld those two things. I think that's of great value to the students, and I think it's one of the things that distinguishes our faculty is the real business coupled with academics.
You've obviously looked at other MBA programs, and as you do your research, you finally get to the website and look up tuition, and you'll see some staggering numbers. Programs that are $120,000, $140,000, $160,000 for an MBA. That's a heck of an investment, and we feel that's too much of an investment. We are a university. We feel that we need to serve others, and in doing so, we offer our Flex MBA for under $60,000. An MBA from William & Mary for that price point just can't be touched anywhere, and the quality you get for that is incredible. The MBA degree at William & Mary and all schools is really designed to be a general management degree, a leadership degree. But some students like that umbrella type degree, but they also want to specialize, take a little bit of a deeper dive into some areas. And that's why we have two concentrations available in our Flex MBA programs. The first in business analytics and the second in management of engineering and technology development. You could certainly understand why we would do business analytics. It's everywhere at your work today. And the second concentration is really more regionally based. Many companies need employees and leaders in that particular area. When you take a concentration, it requires 12 credits out of your 16.5 elective credits. The Flex MBA program is about so much more than classes. This is a transformational experience. And that's an unbelievable opportunity. You will not be the same person at graduation than you are today. And that takes more than classes. For example, we have our executive partners, 140 executives, some working full-time, some part-time, some semi-retired, who serve as coaches to you. You have access to 140 of these people who are highly successful, who are here to give back and help you succeed.
During my time here, I had the chance to be the Flex MBA Vice President. It was a great experience and be able to help give back some to my fellow students, get to know more about the program.
I've had the great privilege of serving as the Flex MBA Association President for the last year, and I really cannot say enough great things about that opportunity.
So anything students feel they're not getting in classes and not getting through the EPs, they can create on their own and have panel discussions and events, anything to help that transformation.
And get to give some of my expertise and experience from other things I've done in my life, and I hope that I shared that with my fellow students.
To contribute both from a volunteer perspective and also as a leadership perspective was a really beneficial opportunity. And one of the things that I love most about the Flex program is it is a warm and generous community of people working really hard to earn a degree while also having families and hard jobs and real lives, and to get to have the privilege of representing them both on campus and in Newport News at the Peninsula Center has been extraordinary.
And then finally, we have career management and the career management team. These are people that are out there working with employers every day to bring jobs into the school and to you. And at the same time, they serve as your coach, helping with you with your resume, all the way up to how you interview, even helping you with assessments to make sure where your career is headed is the best route for you.
My experience with the William & Mary Career Management Services has completely changed the way that I am moving through future career opportunities. I had the opportunity to have my current resume reviewed by one of their career coaches, and she went through it line by line, and then we had an hour-long phone call where she talked to me about, your experience sounds really great, but here are the things that I would change or update or maybe rework to better communicate your skill set and your valid contributions to your current organizations so that you can work with the future organizations of your dreams.
Every high-quality business school has a high-quality alumni network. But here at William & Mary and the Flex program, this is a real differentiator. You'll find as a student, you can't go anywhere in the world without running into somebody from William & Mary who's there to help. And that's what's especially special about our network. Once you have William & Mary attached to your resume, attached to your name, it's amazing the way people react, and it's always in a positive manner.
My biggest piece of advice for prospective MBA students would be, if there's any hesitation that you have to come back and get your second degree, go ahead and do it now. Don't wait. now is the time to do that. I know you might be thinking that it's difficult of all the different things in life that you have to juggle. Working full-time, family obligations, other extracurriculars that you're involved in. Go ahead and just do it now, because it's not going to get any easier in the future for you to fit that in with your family and other obligations.
This process is going to challenge you both inside and outside of the classroom and welcome the opportunity to better navigate how to do time management and how to say, you know, I'm going to do the best that I can do, and this class is designed to be hard and you're going to learn a lot, and there is no such thing as perfection. But to let yourself off the hook and to know that doing your best is the best that you can do, and to fully embrace the opportunity, but to be kind and understanding to yourself that part of the learning process is learning how to manage it as a working professional.
There is never going to be a perfect exact time to begin. The time is actually now. And the reason why is because the Flex MBA program is designed for working professionals, many of whom have families, who have hobbies and interests, and we are still standing. Here I am, still surviving, and it's absolutely possible.
The faculty here at William & Mary are genuinely interested in your success.
The fact that you're actually talking to committed students that want to learn and are willing to take their time after long days at work and come and learn even more during the course of their education here in the Flex program. That's very motivating to me, and I think to the professors.
I definitely enjoy the experience, the networking, and just the professors and how willingly they are to help you.
They take the time to get to know you, and they do a phenomenal job of integrating real-life concepts into the curriculum.
We really work well with you here, and you have a lot of flexibility and time to do things on your own pace. So don't be afraid of the time commitment, because it's really going to be worth it when you have that diploma in hand.
You have the support that you need. You have professors who have remarkable careers, cohorts who are coming from a vast array of experiences and backgrounds, and it's possible. So don't wait. Apply now.
So, how do you become a member of the Flex MBA program? Well, of course, by applying. But before you do that, we strongly encourage you to participate in a class visit. This is the best way to get a feel for the faculty, classmates, the building, the whole vibe. You'll really understand what it's like to be a Flex MBA student through that class visit. Then after, it's time to apply. We have 2 rounds in the spring and 2 rounds in the fall. And after hearing from our students, we try to make the application process as easy as possible. You are a working professional, and time is at a premium. So that easy-to-follow format, it includes putting down your personal information, your education background, your work background. There's a couple of essays that we'll ask you to submit, a couple of recommendations, your resume, and your transcripts. And along the way, don't forget to ask to see if you are eligible for a GMAT waiver. Again, we're trying to save you as much time as possible throughout the process. For more information on application, we'll go over to our Flex MBA admissions guru, Amy Blackburn.
I'm Amy Blackburn, Chief Recruiter for the William & Mary Flex MBA program. Thank you for joining us to learn all about what the Flex MBA program has to offer you, the working professional. I look forward to working with you as you apply. Please consider me your guide for this journey. Contact me to talk about the details of the application, your time frame, how to schedule a class visit so you can see what we do in person, and to make this process smooth and easy for you. We hope that soon we will be able to welcome you as a member of the William & Mary family.
Thank you for sharing your time with us to learn more about the Flex MBA program at William & Mary. As I mentioned earlier in the video, the Flex MBA program offers you a transformational experience. We don't get many opportunities like that in life. The person you are today will not be the person who gets that diploma in a few years from now. We will change you up here. You will see opportunities where they never existed before. You'll see solutions where you never saw them before. It is a transformational experience, and we encourage you to highly consider that. Reach out to any of us at William & Mary and the Raymond A. Mason School of Business. And again, thanks again for sharing your time with us.